Hi everyone, in this video we will be replacing the battery for this iPhone SE, which belongs to my wife. This phone has 3 years old already, it runs very well, everything is good with it, but it definitely has the signs that the battery needs to be replaced. The battery drains very quickly, the charge rate falls down very quickly as well, and the phone can turn off even if it has 40% of charge. So it definitely means that the battery is worn out and needs to be replaced. So I have purchased the battery and now it's time to fix this phone, to get rid of these battery issues. And before we start the repairs, I have a small request to our subscribers. So if you don't mind, I ask you to donate some for development the channel, because we want to make our videos more interesting and more exciting for you. The links for donate are in description. Now we're starting our repairs from switching off the phone and removing the old tempered glass screen protector. Now we need to remove the two bottom Torx screws to be able to open our phone. Using the suction cup and the jimmy tool, I am making a gap between LCD panel and housing in order to open the phone. While opening the phone, please be careful and don't rip off the home button flex cable. This flex cable is very fragile, and if you damage it, you will lose your Touch ID functionality forever. So, as you can see on the video, there is a very thin flex cable and it is connected to the lower dock station. So in order to disconnect this home button, I need to remove this small bracket, metal, as you can see. And after this I can disconnect the home button flex cable, but as we can see now here, this flex cable is already disconnected by its own. Now it's time to remove the bracket for the battery contact, and it is very important to disconnect the battery first before you disconnecting an LCD panel. If you do not disconnect battery, you can easily damage your LCD panel. So, as you can see, I'm disconnecting the battery. Our battery is disconnected, and now it is time to disconnect our LCD panel. And in order to do this, I need to remove the metal bracket for the LCD panel connectors. Don't forget to align the screws on the positions as they are, because as you know, iPhones have different screw length, and if you put the screw into the wrong place, you can damage your motherboard. Now the bracket is removed and it is time to disconnect our LCD panel. It's time to remove an old battery, and in order to remove it we need to stretch these adhesive stripes and do it very carefully in order not to rip them off. I have managed to remove the right adhesive stripe, but left one ripped, unfortunately. So in order to remove the left one, I need to bend a battery a little bit. Well, the battery is removed and now it is time to install the new one. I have purchased the new battery. It is not the most expensive option that I have, but I believe that this will be more than enough for this phone. So it looks like that non-original battery is a little bit better, or bigger, I'm sorry, a little bit bigger. Now we need to install this new battery on its place, and in order to install it I will use the standard adhesive stripes which Apple uses for their batteries. Now as you can see, our new battery is installed, and now it's time to connect the LCD panel and to check the phone functionality. But before we connect the LCD panel, I will clean its edges till it is not installed, because you will not be able to reach these edges when the LCD panel is installed. So I will use my chance in order to clean all this dirt which is in there after the 3 years of using this phone. So everything is ready. Now we remove the suction cup from LCD panel and installing it on its place. Connecting all connectors. Only after connecting LCD panel you can connect the battery as well. Battery is connected, and now it's time to switch on this phone for the first time with new battery. As I don't have home button now, I will use the protective code in order to enter the setup menu and check whether the battery is recognized by the motherboard. As you can see, it has 100% health. It means that the battery is recognized by the motherboard, which is definitely a very good sign. As we can see, everything is working fluidly, and now it's time to final assembly, and we're installing the brackets for the LCD connectors. Metal bracket for LCD connector is installed. Now it's time to install the bracket for battery connector. Using some alcohol, we will clean the entrails and all fingerprints from the inside of the phone in order to make it to look as authentic as new one. Now is the most difficult and the hardest part of the repair is to connect the home button flex cable to the lower dock station. It is very difficult, and as I mentioned before, you need to be extremely careful, because if you damage or rip this cable, you will lose Touch ID functionality forever. I have managed to connect this flex cable, and now it's time to install its metal bracket as well. Everything is good to go, everything is connected, and now we're closing the phone. Carefully, side by side from all sides. Before installing two bottom screws, I will switch it on again and check the Touch ID functionality and functionality of the phone as well. As we can see, the home button is working fluidly and it doesn't recognize my finger, which definitely means that Touch ID still works. Everything is good to go, and now it's time to finalize the assembly by installing two bottom screws. Now it's time to install the protective film on our screen, but before I do this I need to clean the speaker hole before installing the protective film, to use the chance, because after installing protective film it will be much more difficult to clean the speaker hole. Now installing the protective film, it is a little bit more difficult than to install the tempered glass screen protector. It takes some time in order to get rid of these air bubbles under, but spending approximately 5 minutes is enough to remove them. Cleaning the phone itself, and it seems that it is running very good. Everything looks good. The battery health is 100%, and it means that our repair for today is over. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed that. Now it's all for today. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.